Hey guys, I've been throwing around the idea, the more and more I see this victim veganism activist reaction to the way we do things, and I think the more the carnivorous diet climbs, the more the ketogenic diet climbs, the more they're pushing harder and harder, and certain activists are getting brought onto talk shows to talk about it, and a lot of stuff gets dramatized. I do agree that animals do get treated very poorly. I do agree also that animals can be used as nutrition. My initial thoughts on a vegan diet is that if that's your choice, go ahead, but it doesn't seem like it's very sustainable to people that have conditions like diverticulitis, irritable bowel syndrome, Crohn's disease, and many other conditions, especially PCOS, fibromyalgia, where the sugar and the carbohydrates promote inflammation. So with that being said, my next statement may throw you guys off, and it may make you not want to watch my videos anymore, but I want to put this to bed. I want to put the sustainability aspect of it to bed. I want to put that it's healthier for you to bed. I want to put everything other than the moral aspect of animal cruelty to bed, because that's always going to be there. I'm a very religious person. I believe in God. I believe that Jesus died on the cross for my sins, and I also believe that land was, or dominion was given over land to man, and that animals, even in the Bible, it speaks about how it was given as nutrition in certain aspects. But I'm going to step away from all that. I'm going to step away from what I believe, and I'm going to sacrifice myself. What I'm trying to do right now, because I just moved, is I'm trying to get set up in the VA so I can go get a full lab panel done. I've hit 2 years being ketogenic and carnivore. I've lost 130 pounds. I'm down to my fasted weight, which is 272, and I'm sustaining there on eating every single day. My body has went through a drop over the last week by increasing my fat substantially, and not like increasing protein too, but not crazy. So fat and protein went up. I didn't have any carbohydrates at all this week, and I dropped like another 7 pounds back to my fasted weight. So now my regulated weight is right at about 270. And 270, 272 is where my body is trying to keep itself and trying to fight me from losing any more. And we know that process is called homeostasis. I want to get my lab panels done. Today I'm going to call the VA and I'm going to see if they can schedule me to get in. From now until then, I will continue to be on a carnivorous style diet. After I get my lab panels in and I see what's going on, I will go on a complete vegan style diet for 30 days. I will consume fruit and vegetables and potatoes and sweet potatoes. I've been doing this long enough to where I've pretty much healed my digestive tract. I'm not saying that anybody else should do this. I'm saying I want to put this to bed. I want you to follow me day by day as I show you what I eat, how my health condition changes, how I feel, the amount of money I spend. I want you to follow me so we can see whether or not, after doing keto for a certain amount of time, whether or not it's worth it, whether or not it's even giving it a shot. You guys know I like to sacrifice myself to show you guys what's going on, and I want to put to bed that vegan diets are better than a carnivorous or ketogenic style diet. I want people to know exactly, coming from somebody that was as screwed up as me, with blood in my stool, not being able to digest vegetables and stuff, and solely being stuck on carnivorous style food. I want people to know, and I want you to follow me for the next 30 days after I get this lab panel done, and just put to bed some of the stuff that's talked about with ketogenics and carnivorous style lifestyles. So I just watched Joey Carbstrong talk about being on a show in the UK, and There's a lot of drama in the video. I'm not saying he's drama. I'm just saying how things were done, how the talk show host was constantly cut off so he could make his points and emphasize things instead of just letting him talk. You know how it is. That's typical when big YouTubers and stuff, that especially activists, want to get a point across. That's normal. They're going to stop. They're going to do that kind of stuff to enhance what they're trying to prove and gear themselves towards their audience. Mick the Vegan guy's got he's got 150, 200,000 subscribers, something like that. Seems to be a really nice guy. A lot of times I think things are dramatized and stuff even on his end. Then there's another place called Plant-Based News, another good channel that puts out good information for vegan people, but it's very swayed one way. And I find a lot of information that's put out from certain doctors that fit their criteria, but not like a neutral spectrum, not something coming from somebody that will talk about both sides of the field. Just anything that can push their agenda or pertain to what they have to say is what gets put out. And then Happy Healthy Vegan as well. Another extremely dramatic channel, but that's kind of what Ryan does, though. He reviews what people say, and I've noticed, and I like the fact that more and more he actually talks about stuff that he does in his life. But when the debunking comes in and stuff like that, it's the same debunking that I could do on my end and follow the same studies and make it fit my agenda too, and that's why I don't do it. So for 30 days, I want you to follow me. I'll keep you updated on when I get this lab panel done, because I think it would be unfair for me to start now. I want you to see before, and I want you to see after, and I want to compare. Alright guys, I appreciate your time, and I'm anxious, but I'm not anxious to start this, because I want to show people what it does to a carnivore and what it does to somebody that's on a ketogenic diet. And I know this is like semi-anecdotal, but at least I have numbers to prove it, and you can follow me to see how sustainable it is. So this is I'm a little worried, I'm a little scared at the same time, because I've been doing so good for so long, and my digestive tract has been healing for so long, and the vegetables just caused a lot of that to be worse. But I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna roll with it and see what happens, and just really, really nervous. Anyhow, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. I look forward to doing this experiment with you and hearing your comments. Let me know what you think. Take care and have a blessed day. Keto on.